Good afternoon, the adjudicators, ladies and gentlemen, the member of this house. Thank you for the opportunity that given to me. I'm Velisya from SMA Negeri 3 Temanggung, and here I'm as the first speaker from the opposition team, and I would like to give you about our motion today. Our motion today is this house regrets mergers and acquisitions within the technology industry. For example, is Tokopedia with Gojek, Facebook with Instagram, and Google with YouTube. So here I just wanna give the rebuttal for the first speaker from the government team. So the first speaker from the government team said that mergers and acquisition will decrease competition in worldwide market, but that is not true, or that is totally wrong, because, ladies and gentlemen, we already know that our economic system is capitalism, unconsciously and unfortunately. And because we always do that thing in our activities, and because of that, capitalism means that we have to reach profit as much as we can. So the mergers and acquisition will not decrease competition in worldwide market, because first, mergers and acquisition can give the profit for both of companies. Second, doing mergers and acquisitions are the competition too. And third, competition is not about to competing alone, but we can compete. We can compete as a team. And competition is not about the company, but the people inside. Just imagine people in those company will always competing to get the better position. And ladies and gentlemen, let me give the example for this case, that if there's a lot of product from the different companies, that will cost so much time for us to choose the one that we sought to trust. And second, first speaker said that first speaker said about the sell data or information or information from of the consumers, but I guarantee the company won't be brave enough to sell the consumers' data, because that will make their company false, because the consumers cannot trust them again, and the people who have the relation with that case, it could be executed by our law. For example, is ITE law in Article 26, Paragraph 2. Ladies and gentlemen, first speaker from the government team also said that mergers and acquisition will eliminate the option for the consumers, but that is still unjustified, because for the example is in Goro applications, we can still choose other options, because that application give us the variety of the things that we look for. And second, they also give the ratings in their feature to make us easier to choose what is the best for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, here I want to give you about the advantage of the mergers and acquisitions that based from the Kitchen portal and deal room. So, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that a company will often decide to merge with another company because the weaknesses and the strengths of both of the organization or companies complement each other? So because of that, improving financing is another common reason for mergers and acquisitions, and that will create a larger company. So the advantage of the mergers and acquisition is first, that from the economies of scale, that will increase access to capital and lower cost of a result of higher volume, also better bargaining power with distributor and etc. And second is from the economy scope. For example, is Facebook. Despite providing users with the ability to share photos and contact friends within its platform, it still acquired Instagram and WhatsApp, and it allows companies to tap into a demand of a much larger client base. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the third advantage of the merge and the acquisitions. So, it is synergies. It is like the improving both companies. Like, do you know that 1 plus 1 equal 3? I know that is impossible, but that means that will give the both companies more powerful than before. For example, is Disney that acquiring Lucasfilm. Fourth is opportunistic value generation, and five is increased market share. Like for example, is in Spanish retail bank Santander, which has made the acquisition of smaller banks an active policy, and it allowing it become one of the largest retail banks in this world. Six is higher levels of competitions, like what I said before, because the companies always merge and acquiring for each other, and they are become more powerful, and other companies did that too. There will be the higher levels of competition because they competition as a team, like what I said before. And seven is to access talent. For example, is huge demand for codes in the so-called fourth industrial revolutions, and eight is diversification of risk. For example, is Facebook that by Instagram. So when one revenue stream falls, an alternative stream of revenue might hold or even pick up diversity. The acquiring companies risk in the process. And nine is faster strategy implementations. And because like what I said before, because they are become one, they are matched to each other. They will think faster, they will think more creative than before. And 10 is tax benefit because they are become one, like what I said before. They will give the tax to the government less because they make that because they will buy sorry they will give the tax to the government 50-50. So based on that explanation, like what I said before, I still definitely sure what that's mergers and acquisitions within technology industry, like the YouTube with Google, Tokopedia with Gojek, or Facebook with Instagram. It is justified. Thank you.